Viewers, the Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has now denounced Khamenei's killing as a great crime, and he has promised to respond according to a statement from his office. The statement reads, and I quote, "This great crime will never remain unanswered and will turn a new page in the history of the Islamic world and Shiaism. The pure blood of this high-ranking leader will flow like a roaring spring and will eradicate American Zionist oppression and crime," it said. Now, this too, with all our strength and determination, with the support of the Islamic nation and the free people of the world, we will make the perpetrators and commanders of this great crime regret it, it added. Now, Pezeshkian also declared 7 days of public holidays in addition to the 40 days of mourning period. Joining me now in this discussion is Ambassador K.P. Fabian, who is a former diplomat. Ambassador, thanks very much for joining us. Firstly, what's your first assessment of the situation? And Khamenei, who was regarded as the architect of the Axis, what happens now in his absence to the Hezbollah, the Houthis, the Iraqi, the militia that he was commanding?
Let's look at the big picture. Because the Israelis and Americans had good intelligence, human as well as electronic, they were able to trace Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, his daughter, son-in-law and granddaughter, and kill them. But this doesn't mean that America or Israel has been able to start what they call the regime change, because that expression is used in a very confusing manner. Regime change means there is regime A, you want to pull it down and you want to replace it with regime B. That is regime change, which is what America did or tried to do it in Iraq, that too only after occupying it. Now, in the case of Iran, there is no question whatsoever of America or Israel occupying it with ground troops. So there is no question of regime change. But let me also add, when Netanyahu speaks of regime change, he perhaps doesn't mean exactly regime change. What he means is chaos, chaos in Iran, because he expects and he is trying to do his utmost for Kurds and Baluchis and others to start rebellion. So if there is chaos in Iran for a long while, it means in the region, Israel is the uncontested hegemon. That is what Netanyahu wants. And but I do not know whether we can say that he will get it. That's a different matter. And as regards, I just want to make one more point. The previous speaker said that America doesn't want to make sure that Iran doesn't make a nuclear bomb. Well, under President Obama, America had done it very effectively, with Iran opening up all its nuclear activities to IAEA's inspection. And it is President Trump who walked out of it. So it is he who has created a problem. And therefore, I don't think Iran is going to make a nuclear bomb. But, Israel has been telling us for years Iran was going to make it next month, and all that sort of thing. So that is all propaganda. In fact, it is Netanyahu's war which he has succeeded in making Trump join it.
All right.